Houston, our instruments are showing that we have a incoming message from deep space. Repeat, Houston, we have an incoming message from deep space. Houston, we'll begin playing message now. Houston, we're going to try and translate that up here. Hold for translation. Translation complete. We'll begin playing message now.
Hey, it's me, Melissa.
What do you do when the aliens invade? Take a shot of MK Ultra and watch Melissa Jade. Put on your tinfoil hat and tune right in. We got that crime spree, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, a complex Mandela effects, unidentified optics, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what it all bends understanding. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Aliens is on the sun or in Area 51. Time travels, unravels, haunted castles, cops are baffled, potential experimental thoughts that make you transcendental. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Crime sprees, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what it all bends understanding. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa.
Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hello, Harley people. We have my Snot Rocket, Debbie Doodles, Chicken Shite, Loki, Pinche, Becky, 0 F's given. I literally just I kept pushing back. I was listening to Deeds and I was like really quickly eating and then I hopped on. So I'm sorry for pushing back. But I hope you enjoyed dinner with hubby at a really amazing restaurant. Um, I had leftover taco dip. I'm not complaining. Hi Truth Hurts. Hi Mindy, Nana Banana, Miller, Cool Gamer, Meg P, Kelly P, MK, Sarah Bellum, Blue, Kathy R, Michelle Everhart, Lace Lamons, Little Red, Karen, Grandma Cece, you're so sweet. Thank you, Grandma Cece. Christina, Angie, Kathy, Mia B. Hi, guys. Hi, Carrie Beth. My other Michelle. We have all the best people. Hi, guys. Hi, Hippie Chick. Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited because I'm looking up on the docket right now, right? Hi, Pesa. I'm looking on the docket. My dinners always sound good, Miller. I just got home. I just got home. I got home later than expected. I was starving, but I didn't feel like cooking anything. It's just one of those days, man. And so I had probably 3 tablespoons left of a taco dip, and I'm like, this is what I'm having. And I'm scooping it with tortilla chips down really quickly as you guys are all waiting for me. And I apologize. I apologize. Um, Touche, Mia B. But when I say I'm looking on the docket, I meant on the call list, okay? Yes. A Million Sparkles, mine, it's only off Thursday and Friday for Easter break, and then April is the next break. What's blue? Oh, Bluebell ice cream. I'm not big on ice cream, but I had a root beer float for the first time in my life a few weeks ago, and I messed it up initially, but then Meatfoot taught me how to make it to where it doesn't turn to just foam, and it's been good, but I shouldn't have any more because they are not healthy. But but it's been good. But okay. Of course, a dollop or 3 of Daisy. I am very like that is I love sour cream period, but in taco dip, that's where it needs to be, okay? Oh, nice, a million sparkles. Enjoy. Ooh, chili, yum. Okay, so I'm looking up on the docket, meaning the next few calls that we have for December, and I see a call to the tip line, and I am going to be patient, and I don't think we're going to get to it tonight, but ooh, I just want to like skip forward and I want to see, ooh, a tip line call, a call to the tip line. I need to hear it. But I'm waiting patiently because either way, we last left off last night. And I know I'm doing 3 Tisha nights in a row and I didn't break it up, but I'm fixing to like finish this because she didn't even say Merry Christmas to her child until literally they were giving the 1 minute cutoff. And as she's saying it, she's asking Harley to make sure to go down to the bank the day after Christmas to do these things that she needs her to do. And she said, I'm going to speak to you tomorrow, which is Christmas Day. And there is no call on Christmas Day. Our next call is on the 26th. And okay, just the tip line. Exactly. Hell yeah, under review. Oh, how did it come out, Shacto? I freaking love pot roast. I love pot roast. Did you put carrots and potatoes and onion? All right, sup. We're gonna get off right now. But the next call we have is on the 26th. So she just did not call on Christmas Day. And all Harley got was 2 calls on Christmas Eve telling her what to do. Do not talk to Landon. Do not help her out whatsoever. I need you to go to the bank. I need you to get into this account. I need you to do X, Y, and Z. And then the global tell is like 1 minute remaining. And she's like, oh yeah, Merry Christmas. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, but you need to go down on Sunday on the 26th, if not very first thing Monday. Okay, bye. That's how it went. So our next call now is that the very next one, which would be on the 26th, and it is to Harley. And we also realized, oh, Letecia had her competency exam about a week ago in relative to the timeline of these calls. And that is why all of a sudden she started acting a loca ese, and she started acting crazy and put on the performance of the vampires and the wings and the O negative blood and all that good stuff. So she was also banging her head against the wall. Just saying. Hi, Heather. I'd have to check if she was Kathy for maybe, but I'd have to go and check. Well, I guess we're going to find out, Christina, right? So let's see. This is December 26th. Let me check what time it is. They're coming for me. All right. December 26th, and this is 3:42 p.m. It starts at 3:02:55. Okay, perfect.
All right, love you. Tell everyone Merry Christmas. Tono, Charlotte, everyone. Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, I know, Aries. I know.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
I'm wired up.
How come?
I just heard music for the first time in months. I heard the song I like, 1 margarita, 2 margarita, 3 margarita, shot.
No, not Merry Christmas, honey. Merry Christmas. Kirby, sorry. That was so random when I looked down. Kirby's like, listen, vampires are notorious for having bad breath. That was so random. But thank you. I will never look at Edward Cullen the same now. Thank you. Fucking Nosferatu needs some Colgate, man. All right. But no Merry Christmas, sweetheart. I didn't get to speak to you yesterday. I'm so sorry. How was your Christmas? Again, this is the first Christmas Harley is on her own. It's only in timeline format, you guys. Time has not passed. This is all brand new. This is all different. This is all traumatic. And she doesn't even ask, Merry Christmas, how are you? Just immediately something about her stupid song that she heard. Her.
I'm wired up.
How come?
I just heard music for the first time in months. I heard the song I like, 1 margarita, 2 margarita, 3 margarita shots.
Aw.
Lady was playing, and I was like, wait, I like that song. That's got to be new. Well, I mean, new to me.
Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? Dunna. No, all about Tisha. She got to hear a song. What a shitty song, may I just add. But come on, Tisha.
I just kept singing that part, and they'd be like, what in the world? I just heard music for the first time in months. I heard the song I like, 1 margarita, 2 margarita, 3 margarita shots.
Aw.
Lady was playing, and I was like, wait, I like that song. That's got to be new. Well, I mean, new to me. I just kept singing that part.
Okay.
Like,
Hi, Rissy.
Because they got some crazies up in here today, man. Like, some crazies.
Merry
doing?
Christmas.
Nothing. Driving home.
Oh, from where?
We got some food and Topgolf.
So I was going to call you yesterday, but then I got in trouble and got sit in solitary confinement.
Oh, so I was going to call you for Christmas. My child who's experiencing Christmas for the first time on their own, but I couldn't because I acted a fool. Wait, no, the hooch was New Year's. Okay. I was acting a fool. And I got put in solitary. Are you trying to, like, seriously, are you trying to really damage your child worse than she's already damaged? That's not how a child wants to imagine their parent, okay? And it's going to break her heart thinking of you sitting in solitary on Christmas. Yeah, right? And margaritas. Shouldn't Bloody Marys be your drink of choice? I don't know. You make a good point there, okay? Hi, Lucia. Hi, Deborah. Oh.
Why'd you get in trouble?
All right, so I had a attorney visit, right, at 12 o'clock. And she was like, do you want me to call Harley while I'm in here? I was like, no, it's okay. They're going to let me call her as soon as I get back. And she was like, all right, cool. So I was supposed to come out and call you like at 1 o'clock, whatever, our time. Well, I got ready to walk out of the room. Okay, so on transport there, the one lady, she's funny, like funny. I don't never let her do searches on me because she likes groping people, right? Like, she feels them inappropriately. Well,
Tisha. Hi, Meowsaurus. Tisha. Ain't nobody trying to grope you inappropriately. And like, listen, I know this stuff happens. I will not sit here and say, no, there's not a chance it happened. I'm aware that this stuff takes place. I highly doubt it. And you are an established liar, okay? So no, I do not believe. Have you looked at your toes of the nails lately? Have you looked down? Okay. If that part of your body is that unkempt, I don't want to know what your areas are like. Ain't nobody is looking at you and thinking, yeah, I want some extra search action going on here. Come the fuck on. And all you'd have to do is one single hiya, okay? With your fucking foot. And bam, it's over. So cut that shit out, Tisha. But again, why are you telling your child this? She did not speak to you yesterday on Christmas Day, and this is how you're choosing to have that interaction with her?
So the one lady came and was like, no, I'll take her. So she took me. Well, and then the way back, this guy came down and he was like, you want me to take you instead? I said, yeah, I'll let guys take me. I was like, I'm just not going to have some girl who's gay fooling up on me, man.
Yeah, I'll have guys take me, no fucking problem. Because, my whole defense isn't going to be this trauma with men, right? Girls, though, the gays, nah. I don't. That is her. The males are not allowed to search you to prevent those types of issues. That is why a female is going to search. But now you're accusing them of being gay. Okay, every male, female, they all want your talentos. Is that what you're genuinely believing? I mean, we knew you were disturbed. We knew you were somewhat detached from reality, but this is over the top, Tisha.
I'll let guys take me. I was like, I'm just not going to have some girl who's gay fooling up on me, man. I don't like that. That's like harassment. So then he was like, all right, I'll take you. I was like, okay. When I tell you, I was only like 200 feet away from the door that I was going to when I walked out of it. So I walk out of it, and there she comes out of nowhere, reaches her arm around me and touches my boob, like trying to grab my arm. I like start freaking out. I was like, stop, I have PTSD about this. You done this like 3 times.
So she just go gadget her arm out and grabbed you by the tit? Is that what you're trying? Whoa, where do you think you're going? And her arm just extended a very far length because you were so close to that door, man. You were so close. And this fucking deputy's arm go gadgets out and it grabs you by the tata and was like, get back here. Tisha. 1, ow. 2, you're telling me that's what turns this deputy on? That's really what this woman is looking for? Or is it more likely you were doing something you weren't supposed to do and you were being handled and then you scream, assault, you want my tits? The latter seems more logical, given that you've done that numerous times in the past before. I don't believe it.
Start freaking out. I was like, stop, I have PTSD about this. You done this like 3 times. Stop it. And then she got mad. She was like, that's it. You're going to solitary confinement. all because I didn't. So I get there and they wanted to take their strengths off of me. I was like, no, I'll just sit here. They were like, well, why are you going to sit in them? I was like, because I shouldn't even be in here anyway. This is for people who fight, who act out, beat on doors, who beat up.
Who's going to tell her about the doo-doo-wata? Who is going to tell her about the doo-doo-wata? That is you. You take blood of the menstrual and you Van Gogh it on your walls. You bang your head against the walls. You bark like a dog. You claim you're a vampire. You harass the transgender inmate there with you while pelvic thrusting. You throw doo-doo-wata in your cellmate's face. That is the exact place for you. Do you see how she likes to hold herself at a different level than everybody else? Meanwhile, she is describing herself to a T.
People, like, this is what this is for. And the guys that were down there, they were like, why are you even here? I'm like, heck if I know, because I don't want to be harassed by a female deputy who's gay.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, we'll just sit here for an hour and I'll take you back. I was like, all right.
Merry Christmas, Harley. Merry Christmas. Let me tell you, you don't... See, as a parent, I really can never relate to this. I can never. Your first instinct is to ask how your child was, how their day was, how their holiday was, how she managed. But Tisha is just so excited to share this fake story. This is not how it played out. We all know that's not how it played out. I could pull up the incident report from it. I'm sure we'll get a totally different play-by-play of how this went down. But you didn't speak to your child on Christmas, and this is what you've spoken to her about so far.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know. I'm sitting there like they don't even take these nut jobs down there. They take me because I didn't want to be harassed by a gay day. And then they were like, she was like, what's wrong with people that's gay? I said, it's not about being gay. I'm heterosexual. I've already told you this. Do not touch me inappropriately. They can touch you however they want if you're fighting that fool, but I come out of a visit. Every time I come out of a visit like that, if there's somebody that like I ain't want to touch because I freak out, I just be like, whatever, dude, just take me. Or
does it make sense for somebody who's claiming PTSD and assault from males, numerous males, would be totally comfortable with males escorting her versus females? Harley at this point is going to be confused because you have to realize this is before trial, before the whole defense came out. So Harley's probably like Letecia's trying to drop these little Easter eggs of, yeah, I have PTSD. I've been, you know what happened to me. And Harley's probably like, what? Because this is the first time she's ever heard of this.
or the women that I trust. But I just like, nah, man, I can't. Won't keep it private like that. But then, of course, I didn't get to come out. So it's like, whatever. So what'd you do yesterday?
Yeah, Christmas.
I was with my family. I went to Courtney's family. And we had dinner and stuff.
Cool. Well, did they put a fuss at you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Could you imagine? Oh, cool. Yeah. Like, no concern whatsoever of the emotional whiplash, the physical whiplash, everything. Not being home for Christmas. And I'm sorry, I'm big on the holidays, like Christmas. Come on. That's gone. And just like that was ripped from her. And this was a big thing. And for you to just be like, oh yeah, what'd you do yesterday? Christmas, yeah. Christmas. We heard how you now spent Christmas with all the gay officers trying to grope you with their go-go gadget arms. But how's Harley? Cool. Tell us you don't give a shit without telling us you don't give a shit.
Oh, you got lucky, huh?
I know, right?
Lucky?
Yeah, plus two, I was losing my mind yesterday. Like, that's why Jade came.
Oh, okay, here we go. And that's why it's the title of the live, Turning On and Off the Crazy. Because what we've been hearing since Letecia did her competency exam is how, oh no, I was crazy yesterday. I was crazy today. That's why I didn't call. So now, yesterday, oh, listen, it was one of the days I was crazy. And so that's why they took me. Okay, Tisha.
It's not about Christmas. You know how we always are with Christmas. It's like holidays. People make them over big than what they are. You know what I mean? So it just about.
Wait a second. I'm sorry. But for someone who's very religious and into Jesus, like you say you are for Harley, who goes to church every week. Wow, I'm sorry. I'm slapping my thigh a lot. But for somebody who she goes to church every week, you're going to tell me Christmas ain't but not a month, ain't nothing but a thing? Come on. Thank you, Nini. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you, darling. Christmas is a very big event. It's a very big holiday. Hi, neat noodle, tardy to the party. I like that. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I be losing my mind sitting there. Like, remember I told you about the whole thing with Chance, the dog falling over.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Like legit, just be going crazy.
Thank you, Lil Red. Yes, Letecia actually constantly threw back how much she did at Christmas. I was the one who wrapped the presents and put them under the tree. Me. Oh, but now, ain't nothing but a thing, Jelly Bean. Okay.
And you just don't, like this one girl, she came in here this morning and she was talking about people were posting up on her in her cell and she was fighting all these people, but there was nobody in the cell with her.
Oh, God.
That was you.
But, like, that's the same thing, because you just sit there and your mind don't work and your brain don't work, so then, like, it doesn't work at a good purpose, so it works for all these, like, hallucinations.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you go crazy.
No.
But then the dude in the vent played When It Rains, It Pours for me, because they got tablets.
Sorry. So the dude in the vent, first it was a naked lady in the vent screaming for meth. Now we got a dude in the vent. But not only do we have an Indian in the cupboard size dude in the vent, they have mini tablets. Now I'm imagining an Indian in the cupboard size dude in your vent who has his own mini tablet the size of like a little Barbie, a little Polly Pocket tablet in the vent with a little mini Spotify. Tisha, come on. Now, what you don't know is the little mini dude in the vent is married to the little naked mini woman in the vent. And they're having marital issues. So don't judge them. All right? Okay, Tisha. Bring us along for this ride.
Everybody else in all the other work places have tablets so they can play music. We didn't have tablets.
Uh-huh.
So he was playing When It Rains, It Pours. I was like, I ain't got to see my mother-in-law, ex-mother-in-law anymore.
Oh. We are approaching the 1-year anniversary of Gannon's murder in the timeline of the calls. When we get to the 1 year, you are going to listen to Aunt Brenda and Letecia literally talk shit about Gannon's biological grandmother on the anniversary of his murder. Talking shit to his murderer, okay? That's her mother-in-law. That's Gannon's biological grandma. And you're singing how great it is you never have to see her again. Hey, Allie.
When it rains, it pours. Anyway, that's good, pretty much. Oh, I need you to send that text message for me.
There it is. Oh, fuck the holidays. And now that I got my whole craziness down recorded to use for my defense, I need you to send a text for me. Stop involving your child in criminal activities.
Okay. Okay, what do you want me to say?
I'll wait till you're sitting down prepared to type because you'll be like, oh, I didn't do it. Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. My brain hurts.
That's seriously hysterical coming from you, given every other day you say, oh, my brain went crazy today. Vampires, wings, blood. Oh, my. Yes, Harley may be a little bit irresponsible, but it's a responsibility she should not have on her shoulders. She should not be having to do these things for her mother, sitting in jail awaiting a trial because she is charged with the murder of her stepbrother. So Harley's like any other 18-year-old, where of course she's going to be a little irresponsible with things, where you have to remind her a couple of times to do the same thing she should have done the first time. But it's not her responsibility to do these things in the first place. And the fact that you don't see it and you just nag her like it's something very mundane and simple is what bothers me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just watching Chance. This is funny.
Oh, I miss him. I got his picture looking at, and I was looking at him laughing.
Why don't you use the big bowl? There's a small bowl right there. The black one on the bottom. The small bowl was in your room.
What's Sadie doing?
Sadie's eating because she was being good and she sat down, but Chance wouldn't sit down, so he's not eating.
Man, why are you so rebellious?
Mm.
Don't get you just gonna have to wait till Sadie's done eating. Take a sec.
You can take this and put
I
it
was
in there.
freaking out because I had woke up.
Put it in there.
Remember I told you I woke up for 12? I woke up again here for 12 and I was losing my mind again.
Girl, she's trying to feed the dogs. You could hear her functioning and taking care of tasks. And you go again with, yo, like, listen. You're talking to your child, first of all. But yo, listen. So I woke up at 12 and I was losing my mind again. Why does your child need to hear this? Because you weren't. Why does your child need to hear this? Why? She doesn't. Can you not listen? Can you not? Harley is confused, you guys, because her mother has never acted like this before. So all of a sudden she's having very normal calls with her, and then all of a sudden Tisha's laying this stuff on her. Harley probably had no idea how to react because Letecia is talking to her as if this was normal, but it wasn't normal.
I woke up again here for 12 and I was losing my mind again. I was like, she's not 12. She's 12. I couldn't figure out if we were 12 or not 12.
Or he's like an.
Oh. I was losing my mind and I thought you were 12, Harley. That is not at all accurate to somebody who is struggling with missing time. Somebody who struggles with dissociating or missing time, it is terrifying. If you genuinely lost 6 years and the last memory you have is your child when she was 12, to then wake up today to find out she's 18, that is not something you would ever laugh about. That would be terrifying. And you'd literally feel like you're losing your mind and you would be going crazy. Not the crazy that you're trying to depict, but the fact that Letecia thinks that if she just says it, it's going to make it true. It's going to be believable. But actions speak louder than words, and your actions very clearly show you are not missing time.
Wow, she's 12. I couldn't figure out if we were 12 or not 12.
Or he's like an iron.
Huh?
Hold on. A little bit more.
Did you give the food to Amy's mom? The name kind of
Yeah.
food? Okay.
Yeah.
Tell her thank you.
Yeah. No. Probably should give Sadie some more.
Man, don't be overfeeding her.
She hasn't ate all day.
Oh, what, Harley?
They were out of food, and then the stores were closed yesterday.
Oh, my God. You're starving my kid.
Wait, Sadie.
Oh my God, you're starving my kid. I honestly, I don't even have words. I don't even know what to say because it is just so beyond messed up. But putting to the side that you've murdered Gannon, and you didn't just murder him, you tortured him, you abused him, you murdered him, and then you desecrated his body. What you did, there are no words. But how do you think that makes Harley feel? Because she can't afford anything right now. She's struggling. She works 8 hours a freaking week. She managed to keep these 2 dogs, which is the only consistency she has in her life. And you're just acting like it was just a choice. No, she's struggling. She's on her own. But to say you're starving my kids. Well, Mom, you could be here taking care of them, except you are in jail for murdering my stepbrother. That's what I would say.
Oh, my God. You're starving my kid.
Wait, Sadie.
No wonder she sit down. She probably thought it was the end of the world.
What I said?
When is she going to send you to self-start next month?
I'm not exactly sure. So I bought.
You deposited that check, right?
Yeah. Okay, what did you want me to see?
Huh?
What did you want me to text?
Okay, but you paid that thing online, right?
Yes, Mom.
How much was it?
But you paid that thing of mine, right? You know, the one check I sent you of $150 where 100 of it goes to my bill, and then the $50 I'm asking you to take money out and send me more books, even though Aunt Brenda is sending me countless books. But you're starving my child. Never the mind taking some of that money towards actual essentials. Oh, I'm so sorry, Darlene. I hope I can, but I'm sorry, it's been a rough day.
Yes, Mom.
How much was it?
I don't remember exactly, but I had enough. Like
Okay, you had some.
One something.
Why was it one something? A late fee?
Huh?
A late fee?
Like, I still have like $40 or something.
Okay, so there must have been a late fee on it then. That's probably why. That's why it was like a late fee? Okay, so you can't pay a late fee anymore next time. All right, anyway, so send a message to that number to Veronica and say, hey, my mom said. Oh, that's my song right there. She got the best of me. See, I like it when this lady's here.
Say what?
Okay, so you said, hi, my mom said.
This is all her relationship is with Harley. This is all her relationship is with Harley. Do X, Y, and Z. Do X, Y, and Z. Do X, Y, and Z.
Okay.
To tell him hello, period.
I think him is referencing the E guy who's in, and I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is referencing the same way she called. I think the unknown caller we heard yesterday was Veronica too. I don't know if it's his mom or what. So this is her boy toy who did something for her when he got released, because we heard him say, see, I kept my word. Okay. Hi, Psycho. So that's what she's more concerned about, is Harley, text my boy toy.
Okay.
She talk to Chubb, Chubb.
What are you involving your kid in right now? You can use code all you want, but we can all see this is nothing good. This is nothing good, and no parent would want to put their child in this type of situation. Do not forget, she met these people in jail as she's charged for murder. Do you think these are people you want to have your child's information? And she lies and she fucks people over. Who do you think they're going to go to? They're going to go to your child. So she spoke to Chubb.
Mm-hmm.
And heard about the security practice.
My mom spoke to Chubb. And hi, T. Adams. My mom spoke to Chubb and heard about the security practice. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And then put, how can I say it where he knows what I'm talking about? Heard about the security practice.
You see that? How can I say this where he knows what I'm talking about? Hi, honey. You're speaking in code. Why do you need to speak in code? If this is all innocent, why do you need to speak in code? And why would you involve your child?
Just put talk soon, miss you. Because he'll know what I mean.
Huh?
Just put talk soon, miss you. He'll know what I mean by security practice.
Talk, say.
Talk soon, miss you. And read what she said, what she wrote.
Hey, she said, tell him hello. She talked to Chubb and heard about the security practice. Talk soon, Miss T.
Yeah, okay. Yep. Because he's got to understand what security practice means. All right, so that's good.
I don't know, guys. Cece. Thank you, Cece. Cece came in and gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Congratulations to all of our new members. Please make sure to thank Cece in the chat if you received one. Thank you so much, Cece. Mwah. I hate her too. I hate her too. Trust and believe I do.
Okay.
You got the best of me.
Yeah, my number expired.
What?
I have to do a new number.
Yeah. Then just contact it. But tell her in there that your number expired so she don't think you're just some...
Okay.
I'll wait till you send. Because you'll be like,
I did.
Oh my God,
Can you not mock her? Yep. Little Red says, remember, she was trying to include someone else in it with the promise of money, just like she did when she tried to recruit a fellow inmate in the Great Escape. There was the promise of a large sum of money. But go ahead, continue to mock your child.
I'll wait till you send. Because you'll be like,
I did.
Oh my God, I forgot. Oh my God, Mom.
I did.
All right, so you did send. Did you tell her your number expired?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll check back with you to see if you go. You're gonna try to get a Wells Fargo Monday.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. And then I'll just talk for me. I'll talk about. Oh God, these girls are crazy. Oh God, that's.
These girls are crazy. Again, distancing techniques. It's these girls, right? Not you. Not you, miss, in your competency exam. We read over what you did in your competency exam just yesterday. Not you, though, banging your head up against the wall, talking about being recruited from the Volturi. Not you. Everybody else is, though.
No. Okay, yeah, they're crazy. I mean, I'm crazy myself, but they're just way more crazier, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, all right. What else was I gonna say? I think that's it. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye bye.
I love you.
Bye.
Merry Christmas. There you go. That's the conversation she has with Harley. Merry Christmas. What a great freaking mom. What a great that entire call was just about Letecia. So then she calls Harley back the next day. So we're going to go over this call too. This is December 27th. And you know, she already gave Tisha a list. Tisha already gave Harley a list, which included going to Wells Fargo. She wants you to get into this account. So that's what I'm assuming it's going to be about. So the next day, December 27th, 11:26 a.m.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
Nothing. What is that?
This is a stupid girl. She gets mad because this one deputy in here comes in here, and then if I go out and like talk to her, she fusses at anybody that talks to her. Because she don't like to do things to girls because the deputy is a German, so she gets mad. What are you doing? Did you go to church?
Yeah.
You didn't? Why not?
I did.
Oh, you did?
I did. Yeah. Well, we watched it.
Yeah, I watched online. Was it good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's good. What is Chance and Sadie doing?
They're downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Chance ain't falling over, is he?
No. Sadie was bad today, so she's in the cage.
What? What did she do?
She ran out the house.
You know, he's going to start doing that stuff. Pipey started doing it after he was like around.
It doesn't matter what you started doing. The dogs are in a new home being taken care of by a newly 18-year-old. They're going to act out, but it doesn't matter what you did because everything is different now and you aren't here. Stop. This shouldn't be this kid's responsibility in the first place. And she asks that every single week, Blue, because her and Harley have nothing to talk about. Letecia just uses Harley to do the things that she wants her to do because nobody else is going to do these things for her. And then it's the weather and the dogs because they are avoiding the massive elephant in the room and doing everything but acknowledging it.
One.
She ran all the way to the dog park.
What did you do? Open the door and she just ran?
Yeah.
Don't you think she needs to be on a leash?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd probably be the smartest thing, huh? Because she's gonna get to that age where now she's not.
Oh, thank you, Melina.
Like she's gonna, a little bit more and just be like,
Here, Tana wants to talk to you.
Huh?
Thank you, Debbie Doodles, for the super chat. Debbie says, hit the thumbs up for more memberships gifting. Well, thank you, Debbie Doodles. That's very kind of you and very much appreciated. Thank you.
Tana wants to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Allergic. I hope you're feeling better.
Hello?
Hey.
How you doing?
Okay, how are you?
Oh.
I'm doing good. Miss you.
Miss you too. What have you guys been up to?
Do you though? Do you, Miss Tisha? Boy, I respect you because if you're with Harley, you gotta do the right thing. But come on.
Ain't nothing. Just trying to get your daughter together.
She needs a lot of help, huh?
We're sitting here budgeting.
Really, Tisha? Tisha is always in competition with Harley. She is, unfortunately, and they do exist, mothers who are in competition with their daughters. Harley represents everything Letecia is not, but that she wants. Yeah, she hates not running the show. Yep, Megan. And Harley is nothing but a tool to manipulate stuff in the outside. Exactly, 100%. That's why it's so awkward. That's why it's so awkward, Little Red. And so, I'm happy. Oh, allergic. Oh no. But I hope you're doing better now. I wish you all the best with the recovery. And I know that it's definitely hard to deal with. Legendary. You didn't have to do that, Legendary. We was friends. I'm sorry, my divas. Apologies, Legendary, but that's very generous. Thank you so much. My goodness. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Seriously. Hey, Nicole. A member for 30 months. Hey, MJ. Glad I'm catching one of your lives. I've missed you. Oh, miss the amazing mods as well. Hello, Nicole. Oh, my goodness. You guys really know how to make a gal feel special right now. Thank you. It's so lovely seeing you. So thank you so much, Legendary. That's very, very kind. And thank you, Nicole, for being a member for 30 months. Oh, my goodness. Hi. Yeah, you've known a mother. They exist. These mothers exist that they look at their daughter like a threat. And it's very, especially in this situation, it's just, I could never imagine that, But yeah, a young man is teaching Harley how to get her shit together, but never the mind mama, never the mind mama, who is awaiting murder charges. Yeah, we're not going to acknowledge that. We're not even going to look at that. We're not. Nope. I don't think anyone could give you a sub, Courtney. You sub. I'm not sure if you're referring to a membership, but we're very happy. We're very Courtney, I'm not sure what happened. Just make sure you're opted in. We have a very generous community here. What did I do? I hit something and it left. If you have an iPhone, you could go to this link to be opted in for memberships. Or if you have an Android or PC, you could follow these directions. Thank you, Pinche. Pinche just gifted 5 memberships. You guys are seriously amazing. Thank you so much. Congratulations if you just received a membership from Pinche. Please make sure you thank them in the chat. That's very, very kind. Thank you. Well, Honey M, like I've said before, I really think she got it. Awesome, you sissy. Awesome. Thank you. Hey, Meat Feets. I really think they cared. They believed, at least to an extent, that she was screaming innocence all the way up to this. And they knew everything was going to be recorded. And they knew everything could be used against her. So I think that's intentionally why they avoided pushing hard with acknowledging vampire. Teacher, why are you acting this way? They knew it could hurt her, and they weren't trying to hurt her. I know Crime Crochet Cafe. Oh, and she's gorgeous. Isn't she, Megan? She is gorgeous. And I have, I've had a roller coaster of emotions with Harley, but she is a victim of Letecia's also. She really is. Thank you, Pinche. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, for next month and trying to figure out what we're doing for next year. Trying to get our goals in order and stuff.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sounds good. I'm keeping her on task.
That's good. Well, I appreciate that.
Man, we good. We've been working a lot together. She's been helping me out with my business, and I've been trying to teach her some stuff, trying to get her right.
That's good. I'll do the same for you or Malay.
Mm-hmm. You already know. Love you, though.
Who, me? Sorry, hold on. I saw it. Who, me? How do I know? Are you asking me? And if you're asking me, the answer is because songs and TV shows and shit sucks from today's age. I should have been if I could go back in time. Well, to be fair, I would like to go back into a couple of places, but I would totally be at Woodstock with my boobies out, just rocking. Like, that's the musical era for me that I love. But you probably weren't asking me, and so we just went off course for no reason at all. Just saying.
So I just wanted to holler at you.
Love you guys too. Hope you had a good Christmas.
Thanks.
Legendary.
Oh.
She's still yelling.
Yeah, she's mad because the deputy, like I said, she was mad if I talked to this deputy. She's a little controlling.
Oh, and she would chicken
give
fight.
her all the attention. She freaks out.
What?
Yeah, so the deputy that's working here today, she hasn't been in here in a while, so I
Cece, is that what
she
you
got in here? I was like, hey, where you been?
Thank you,
How was your
Debbie
holiday?
Doodles.
Whatever.
I didn't know that's what you were
Mm-hmm.
doing, Cece.
Don't talk to
Thank
her.
you.
She's German. You can't talk to Germans. Germans don't like Americans. Yeah.
Hell yeah, Grandma Cece. Hey, J Lord.
I just be like, oh my god.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Told you they got some crazy people here.
Oh, I have the Walmart gift card too. Sorry, I just thought about something.
Do what now?
Do
I
what
just thought
now?
about something. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway.
Hell yeah, Crime
Well,
Cafe.
what you gonna do for today?
Nothing, just work. Really.
I swear we're gonna do a fund for Harley's phone one day, dude. If she does not take that phone out of her mouth, it's gonna be bad. Everyone, can you take a second and hit the thumbs up? Because Cece's not gonna stop unless you hit the thumbs up. So thank you. That would be much appreciated. And thank you, Cece. That's what it is, Nini. At all the conversation they had were all superficial. Weather, what are the dogs doing, the awkward silences. And it's like that because there's not a free-flowing conversation. You have to imagine, it's a horrible analogy, and I've used this analogy before. But imagine, and no, I'm not going to use this analogy again because I don't like how it incorporates. But imagine being in a room, you and somebody, and there's Sully and Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc. in the room with you. The big animated, they're there, okay? And you're looking at this person and you cannot acknowledge a big one-eyed Mike Wazowski, and you cannot acknowledge the 8-foot-tall Sully, okay? So when you're talking, it's going to be awkward as hell, and your eyes are going to want to look over there, and it's like, no, don't look. Don't even acknowledge their presence. Act like they didn't just walk through that door to scare the nightmare bejesus out of you. it's going to be like, yeah, can you keep an awkward conversation flowing? Sure, but you can tell there is something you are not acknowledging, like 2 monsters from Monsters Inc. in your room right now, okay? That's what it's like. There is something massive sitting there that they are both avoiding, and they have to constantly like jump over these hoops, because if they have a genuine, true conversation, it's going to open the door to all of that territory that they can't go into. Michael was asking. Thank you, Carrie Beth, for the super sticker. You guys are really, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I'm not good at analogy. Nene, you're being nice. Great analogy. It was a horrible analogy. It was a horrible analogy, but I can't always think of things on the spot, all right? Thank you, Shell. Already hit the like, so thanks, Melissa and Cece. Well, thank you, Shell. Thank you very much. You guys are all just amazing. Allie, do you know the exact date that they stopped talking? Because we're going in chronological order here. But it was when her mom pled not guilty by reason of insanity. And I don't know when that specifically happened, but that was when it occurred. Hi, Scott Straw. Thank you, Carrie Beth. You guys are seriously very nice. Thank you. November 2022. Thank you, Crime Crochet.
She got to go back to work tomorrow.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. When do y'all start school?
January, like
Sure.
10th or 15th or something.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
What's crazy about that, Tisha? Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Rissy. Rissy just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Congratulations to our newest members. Please make sure you thank Rissy if you received a membership. Thank you. I don't think he was hitting that anymore, MK, honestly. I don't think so. I think, and that's what led to Letecia. There were many factors of what led to Letecia to be in the mind state that she was in at the time of the murders, and nothing justifies it. Like, nothing excuses it. But one of those things was their marriage was no longer, they were not an active marriage. They were coexisting. And Tisha's Google searches are very indicative of that. And she would be like, sending my husband these photos and no acknowledgement. I personally think, like there was something happening over there, but that's just my opinion. Hello, Allie.
Hey, Melissa,
How
Jade.
are you?
So, okay. I'm okay. I just wanted to talk to you for a second. I actually haven't been over here for a while on panel, which I always love to do with you. But so when they last stopped talking, it's hard to explain in a comment, but we hear it's around November of 2022. And so the channel Phone Calls from Prison recently put out some calls and said these are the last calls Tisha ever made at El Paso County Jail over September 2022. But Jen and I, we've already purchased them. We've just been waiting forever. We ordered the actual last call she ever made, so we should hear their last call. And it's 1 call in October, 7 in November, and 1 in December of that year. Those are the last calls she ever made. So it's sometime in there, but we don't know for sure.
So which ones are you guys premiering next? Because I know you guys were going to do it tonight. I'm not sure when you were scheduled it for, but what set are you guys on now?
We are in May of 2021, but we're just jumping forward to as soon as we get those last calls. We're gonna do like a Back to the Future time traveling like thing and just bounce around a little bit with the video chats and then those last calls.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't, and nobody's heard them. They haven't been out. Oh my
You cut
gosh.
out for me. I lost signal.
Like,
I heard I'm so excited.
well, because nobody has heard them, right? They have not been out there.
No.
Oh, I
I'm
can't
so
wait to
excited
see
too.
what's in there. Oh my goodness.
I know, but it's taken like freaking forever.
I'm sure it'll be worth the wait, but do you think she had the conversation with Harley?
I don't know. I wonder that too. I wonder, was it like a blow up argument where Harley was finally like, I'm done, or what? But I know her last call was that one call in December 2022. Her trial didn't start until that spring. So all through January, February, March, she didn't talk to anybody.
She had not even Aunt Brenda?
Nope. And I don't know if that's because maybe she was a potential witness at the trial or just because they were done. But yeah, nobody.
Wow, man.
No calls at all.
And I think, I've said it before, but I think people within her family would have maintained a relationship if she was honest, because they stuck by her. They were all stepping up for Harley. They were all stepping up for Tisha. I think it was the dishonesty and the acting crazy and the lies that really ended up making them cut her off. Not so much, did you do this? Of course, that would have been a huge obstacle to have to overcome. But I think it was the manipulation we're listening to that really pushed them over the edge. And they were like, I can't do this.
Yeah, I completely agree. Even because I've been listening for a little bit, but just like half in chat because I was doing showers and stuff. But that call you just played where she's talking about the dog and she's like, yeah, don't, my child, or whatever she says. And it's like, you are such a selfish, self-centered, like,
and that was the Christmas call, because she didn't even speak to her on Christmas Day. You're speaking to her the next day. And this is what you're saying to her is, you're going to kill my child. To your child.
Yeah.
It's
and it's all about her, you know. Can you imagine being in jail and getting to talk to your child and all you talk about is what you're doing in jail, not what are they doing, how are they doing?
Did not speak to her for Christmas, but the very next day it's, oh my God, let me tell you how I was in solitary because this CO was trying to grab my breast. She's gay. Ew, I have PTSD. This is literally what she's saying. Not once, hey, how was your day? You know, like, and that first holiday is a big change. Like, imagine waking up for Christmas morning at your home with your family every year, and then nothing, you know, like, this was really traumatic and it was a big thing. And I was waiting to hear the Christmas calls, and she didn't even speak to her on Christmas because she got in trouble. And then when she did speak to her, you're just hounding her to send texts for you, to go and deposit this, to give me books. And did you feed? You're gonna starve my kids. How are you not keeping up the responsibilities that are my responsibilities? But I'm too busy being in jail with the murder. It's
and think about that. Like, Harley didn't just lose her mom; she's lost her little sister, her little brother, her stepdad, everybody.
Yep. It's heartbreaking.
It's
it
crazy.
Really is. Oh,
but
man.
I don't know. I'll let you finish. I just wanted to tell you that. And I would love for you to come on with me and Jen while we do some of the video calls and stuff if you want. I mean, I love the way you do what you do with the calls and everything that you do here. I think that for true crime, like, I'm at the point where I'm so sick of a lot of the true crime happening. And this is a place where you can just come and relax. And it's not so, it's serious stuff, right? But it's not about the crime. It's more about her mentality. So it's easier to digest, and you make it so fun. I laugh. Oh my God. I laugh my ass off at your little videos, Melissa. But but you should come on with us sometime and
I would
do
love
the video
to.
calls.
I would love to. And thank you.
Okay.
And Allie's
Well,
been amazing, guys. No, you've had all these calls, you and Bendy, and you guys have just been so amazing and supportive. And I would absolutely love to. So thank you for inviting me.
Well, thank you so much. And you are always welcome. And okay, I'll jump in chat. And I'm so proud of you and what you're doing, but I'll stop and I'll let you continue, and I'll talk to you later.
I love you, and I'm proud of you too. And congrats on 18,000. You hit 18,000, right?
Yes, I did. Well, I might go back. You know how people love to do that. But thank you so much.
Congratulations. It's very well deserved. Thanks, Allie.
Well, thank you. All right. I love you too. All right. Bye.
Bye. And if you guys aren't already subscribed to Allie, which I don't know how that's not possible, but I will drop Allie and Bendy's link because they are the ones who have all of these calls, and they have just been amazing with it. And anybody who was free to use it, just give them credit, and obviously with commentary. But this is the link to Allie's, and you could get all of the calls on her channel and the amazing Bendy, which is the ward case studies. So Nightbot will drop their link. Oh, thank you, Manuel. And so then we have Bendy's there. So thank you, Allie. And yeah, she hit 18,000. I'm so proud of her. But I love this. I love this little Tisha community. I really do. Okay. So, well, thank you, Allie. We love you. All right. So I don't even remember where we paused, but I'll figure it out within a second. So hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh.
Not acknowledging Wazowski.
Oh, man.
That's what's happening.
Anyway, all right. I just wanted to see how you were doing.
Okay.
So much dead air on these calls between Letecia and Harley. They are not acknowledging Wazowski. The little green, one-eyed, that's the problem here.
Now we'll talk to you. Have you talked to Brenda?
Yeah, talked to her on Christmas.
Oh, okay. What was she
And
doing?
she texted me yesterday something about doing a tax. She's doing the taxes. And
I can't hear you. She texted you on what now?
she texted me yesterday talking about how she's doing her taxes and figuring out everything for the new year.
What does that got to do with anything?
I don't know.
I was like, what the hell has that got to do with anything?
Mm,
Did that number write you back?
There it is.
no.
Okay, cool. She probably won't write back till next week.
Cool. Why are you having your child write code to other criminals' parents? Cool. No, not cool. Not cool.
Try to give you some extra stuff up in here. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. All right, then. I'm going to, when's the last time you talked to Amy? Cool.
Jesus.
Like 2 days ago.
Okay. All right, cool.
She said that when you called her last time, she didn't have any money on her account, but I think
Yeah, but I talked to her the other day, but I was going to call her back and tell her something else. That's okay. I'll call her in a few days and tell her.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right, cool.
All right.
All right, talk to you later. All right. Love you. Bye.
All right. Well, I was going to stop it there, but now I'm not. Now I got to listen to at least one more. And the next one is with Aunt Brenda on the same day. And then I don't want to stop it for the tip line. The tip line is short. I don't freaking know. But this one is December 27th. It is the same day. So she hangs up with Harley right now. And then she picks up the call or the phone and she calls Aunt Brenda. So did not even call, spoke to Aunt Brenda. The last time she spoke to Aunt Brenda was on the 15th. No holiday call, no nothing. Okay? So December 27th, right after she hangs up.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, baby.
Hey,
How are you
Starlight.
doing?
I'm going to say Merry Christmas.
Hey, you too.
See, that's how I would anticipate you even spoke to your child. Hi, baby. Merry Christmas. Nothing, right? Because it's a big, I hate her.
Do you have a good one?
Yeah. Me and Trader, we laid around the house all day. And,
Oh, okay. Did you
we
eat?
didn't, huh?
Did you eat?
I made me some pasta. And, Trader.
All right, that's actually going to make my heart a little bit sad. I don't like anybody being completely alone for the holiday and eating just pasta. And what are we talking about? Ragu? Like just fucking spaghetti, because that will make me even more sad. Okay, tell me at least it was like some like carbonara or something. I don't like anybody alone, even the way I feel about Aunt Brenda, and she puts in a lot. And so I wish she had somebody to spend the holiday with.
And pasta and chicken breast.
Oh.
Chicken bread.
And that's what we had.
What?
We didn't go.
What's
We just hung around the house. It was cold.
Yeah.
It usually is around
It was
Christmas.
cold.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a good lunch?
We got like I don't even remember. We got like some kind of like meat or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, was this still when you ate meat? Jesus. Is this still when you ate meat? I don't know, because you waffled down that damn pepperoni meatball hot pocket during the interrogation interview. Okay, we saw you. You whiffled that down, and you were like, "Where's the second one?" Okay, but then suddenly you didn't eat meat, so I don't know.
Well, that's good.
You know, I didn't really eat it because I don't eat mashed potatoes. So you know what I'm saying.
Oh, well, I'm so sorry that the prison Christmas lunch wasn't freaking as lovely as you'd like it to be. You didn't like the potatoes, but let me guess, you ate that meat. And what the fuck's chicken bread?
Yeah, I didn't have no mashed potatoes. I had some pasta. Sometimes I force to eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know Julie came up to the house and
that's good.
brought a couple of gifts and
She got a couple of
gifts.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
And she told me to come down and eat with her and her mama, but she asked me, not your mama, so I didn't want to impose. I knew I give her feel.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to go down there and upset anybody, so I just didn't go.
Yeah.
Told Julie I should maybe later or something like that, but
oh God, what would I do without you guys? Okay, how many times do you think I've gotten something wrong when it came to interpreting the accents? Chicken breast makes so much. It makes so much more sense because I'm imagining like a square piece of cornbread, but with like shredded chicken. I'm like, what the fuck is this? But chicken breast makes so much more sense. So thank you. Okay, I could not figure it out. Like just like a fucking drumstick. Just like a fucking drumstick sticking out of sourdough bread or some shit. I don't fucking know. I wasn't questioning it.
That's cool. Well, I just thought I'd
but
call you.
I didn't get to order your books in time enough for you to get them for Christmas.
Okay.
The Christmas books for James Patterson and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but I definitely you should be getting them.
Yeah, that's fine. Still be in the season, kind of. You know what I mean?
What are you saying? If it comes January 1st, you don't want to read the book? What did you get, Harley? And I know you're limited in jail, but you literally said, hey, I'm sending you a check for $150. 100 of that goes to pay my bill. Make sure you pay my bill. And that 50, I want you to take out and buy me more books, despite Aunt Brenda sending Tisha Leanne like 3 books a week, okay? And then you're complaining to Harley about starving your child, aka your dog. But maybe you should have said, keep that 50. I know it's not much, but get yourself something. Get yourself a little something. No, that's not what she said.
Well, it really won't matter if it's not. I mean, I like to read books anytime.
Yeah, for sure.
And I know what.
Yeah.
And Harley called me and wished me Merry Christmas, and she was on her way to Miss D's.
Yeah, that's good.
Miss D's. So, she was doing good. Harley was.
Yeah, I talked to her. Yeah.
She did. I told her, I said, "Girl, you did real good for Christmas. You know, with the stuff she got." And so she did real good for Christmas. I said, "Girl, you did good." And then I talked to a guy last night,
Oh,
a friend of mine, and
hey, Aunt Brenda. The last time I heard you speaking to a guy, it was the neighbor guy who helped you with those Microsoft silly technology program that you couldn't figure out, aka sending money on the books via the computer. You remember that? And she was all like, "Oh." So Aunt Brenda's guy she spoke to. Get it, Aunt B?
his daughter stays down there and only stays maybe a half a mile away from where Harley's at. And she goes to Coastal Carolina to school.
Oh, that's good.
And she's going to school to be a lawyer.
Mm-mm.
Well, they don't have that there, but she must be doing her undergrad.
What is there? East Coast of Carolina, or is Coastal Carolina and East Coast of Carolina the same?
No, there's two different ones.
Stop it, Legendary.
But they're down there at the beach, right?
Yeah, it would have been Coast of Carolina would be Myrtle Beach, and then East Coast Carolina or East Carolina would be upstate.
His daughter.
We were
upstate.
No, she's at Coastal Carolina then, because he stays right.
Poor Aunt Brenda is very old school, you know, like where she's not understanding that we are not lacking to find friends. Like we are in the age of technology and we have an abundance of ways to contact people and meet people. But Aunt Brenda's definitely that old school mentality, right? Where it's like, oh, I met somebody whose son actually goes to college not too far from Harley, and we should set it up for you guys to get, you know what I mean? Like, that's not really how it's done anymore, but okay, it's nice.
They're like political science or like pre-law or something like that.
Yeah, because she's in military also.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, she's probably done that. And then she'd go off to law school after that, probably.
Yeah.
But these days, they like people to join that don't have, you know, like they'd rather you have like an English degree or like, you know what I'm saying, like something different anyway.
Well, her mom was a professor at the University of Pembroke, and her grandma was a professor at the University of Pembroke, and her dad used to be chancellor at Pembroke State University.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And me and her mom used to hang out together when we were young.
Okay.
So,
how old is she?
Her mom passed away in 2014.
Yeah.
And
how old is she?
To her mom or her dad? The girl? The girl's in her.
She's talking about the girl, Aunt Brenda, not the mom. Brenda's like, let me go off and tell you about her family tree. And he's just like, how old is she though? You know, like, oh, her mom, her dad? No, the fucking girl you're talking to me about, Aunt B. Damn.
Her 20s, early 20s.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
she was young when her mom died.
You're right.
So he told me, he said, we got to hook those two girls up. He said, because her daughter stayed by herself, and I bought her a little condo down there.
Yeah.
And stuff, and he says,
no,
maybe they can hook up together.
Yeah.
Aunt Brenda 100% does not listen to these calls, in my opinion. Aunt Brenda did not watch the trial. That's, you know, as there's always going to be a part that I'm going to feel bad for her at certain moments, but she is willfully ignorant. I think she's a very lonely woman, and she uses money to buy the relationship she's so desperately looking for, which is very sad. But Aunt Brenda didn't even watch the trial. She said she wasn't allowed there. That was a lie. The lawyers are like, nah, no. You think she does, Michelle? I don't think she does. I think she may have an idea of what's going on online, but do I think she sits down and listens to these calls? I don't.
What did you say she was?
She's in her early 20s.
Oh, okay.
Early.
Cool. Yeah.
She's in her 20s. She's no kid. She's in her early 20s.
Yeah, I got you.
Her daddy's a big-time construction guy. He got her a job working at the Hampton or Hilton Inn or something like that.
I got you, yeah. The one in Myrtle Beach or?
At Myrtle Beach. He builds hotels, and he's a big-time construction guy.
Yeah.
I mean, and all his work is down at the beach.
Yeah.
Well, and you know what? Thank you for saying that, Boho Hobo. Because remember how I was just using the horrible analogy of how when Letecia and Harley talk to one another? Well, that's very true crime. If you see something that Aunt Brenda's sharing that you think is related to her culture, please feel free to share it with us, because that's only fair. But with Harley and Letecia, they are not acknowledging and they're talking over the monsters in the room, right? But when it comes to Aunt Brenda and Letecia, Aunt Brenda don't see no monsters. She's able to talk because those monsters don't exist. You know, like, I don't know how she doesn't even see it. It's free flowing. The same way Letecia is just, she cut it out of her mind. Aunt Brenda cut it right out too. And that's what gets me very angry with Aunt Brenda.
So he's got a big-time construction company.
Yeah.
But his home's right here in Primrose.
Cool.
Good guy.
All right, that sounds good.
A long time. I was really surprised. And
yeah, I just talked to her a little bit, and I had already talked to her to make sure she had done some of the things she was supposed to do for me, and she was just checking off her list, and she was doing some of the marketing stuff she had to finish up for her work.
No, it's not checking it off her list. It's checking it off your list. You gave her a list of things to do and to go down. We are members of the Lumbee tribe of North Carolina. So can you tell me what specifically do you think when it comes to Aunt Brenda, we're not seeing a certain side of? And I'm genuinely asking, like, can you give me an example of, hey, like, well, when she says this or whatever, like maybe take a call specifically, something that happened, and use that to give us insight in maybe where her mentality would be with her culture? Because and we're not there in the chronological order of the calls yet, but my opinion of Aunt Brenda has formed from listening to her actively talk shit about Gannon's bio grandma on the 1-year anniversary of his murder to his murderer. Leticia's his murderer. And you're talking shit about the grandma mourning on the 1-year anniversary. Aunt Brenda does not acknowledge the situation at all, or for what Letecia did. So I could totally hear you as far as her personality and things that, like, I might make a joke out of, that, well, hey, you know, like, there's more meaning behind that, and I could totally understand that. But just as a person, I don't agree with these things, and I don't think that has anything to do with the culture. And if you disagree, please let me know.
And I just told her, I just told her to, like, make sure that they're giving her the extra, you know, like, pay for, what you call it. Yeah.
That's what I told her too. And then I sent her a little link the other day about they had some online work from home.
Yeah.
And I said, Harley, they pay $16 an hour for online from home.
Yeah.
And they hook you up with everything you need. I said, $16 an hour, and it's part-time with a company like Smart & Nash where your mom works, but it's like the grocery stores. Now they deliver groceries and stuff to your house.
Yeah.
And I said, the only thing you got to do is sit there and just make sure the clients get their groceries and no complaints, and make sure the guy that's delivering the groceries, if he gets lost or anything like that or has a problem, he'll call you or text you or email you, and then you take care of the issues and stuff. And I said, $16 an hour, that's not bad, Harley.
Yeah.
I said, you need to check out these online jobs part-time.
Now, I don't think Letecia has, I don't know if she was talking about DoorDash. I was gonna ask, is she talking about like some type of delivery service? But then she said you would make sure that the like a mediator between the dasher and the client. I don't know. But with Aunt Brenda, I think Aunt Brenda was genuinely trying to, all right, I'll help you, but you have to learn to do this on your own, and did genuinely try to help guide her in the right direction. But I don't think Letecia has any right to be involved in this or to say shit on it, because she's in the situation that she's in because of you. But I don't like that Aunt Brenda does not acknowledge the impact that this has had on Harley and how much trauma she has gone through. Trigger True Crime says, we are matriarchal society. She is the matriarch of her family, which is solely responsible for the protection and advancement of her family. Any shameful occurrences like this. But to be fair, okay, and I respect what you're saying, and thank you for taking the time to share it. A lot of our cultures parallel that. Like, a lot of different cultures share a very common theme with that. What does that have to do, with not acknowledge, and again, I'm not judging her for maintaining a relationship with Letecia. It's really not my business, and I don't think any of us can say if we would or would not cut out a family member in this situation. I think it's one of those things that unless you've experienced it, you don't know what you're going to do. The issue I have is, like I just was saying, she will not even acknowledge at all what Letecia has done. And I know you can't say things on the phone, but she does not treat Harley as a child who was just involved. Like, her mother made her involved in this. The whole world was questioning Harley's involvement in a murder because of what her mom did. She lost her entire family, everything, her home, everything. And so not only do we not hear Letecia acknowledging any of it, Aunt Brenda doesn't either. And that's, I can't, like, so I hear what you're saying, and I totally respect that. And there's going to be things with that culture that I just don't understand. But reading your comment, a lot of our cultures share something similar to that. And I don't understand how that coincides with her behavior to this extent. It's not to be discussed. Her distasteful comments about the grandmother is her communicating moral responsibility on her, ultimately, as that child's head. Okay. What I'm gonna, because I don't want to speak on something I don't know, and I know that chat keeps you limited as far as like how much you could type out. So I'm gonna do research on it, because I'd rather educate myself and really understand where you're coming from, and then I'll try to apply what I learn with how I'm interpreting Aunt Brenda moving forward. But I'm going to have to look into it a little more to really understand the gravity of what you're saying. And I appreciate you speaking from your perspective and sharing this with us, because it does help. And if this is her culture and where she believes and how she was raised and what she was taught, absolutely it's going to impact how she handles these situations. But do I think it's going to... It's kind of how I go about with Letecia. I list factors of what I believe drove Letecia to the mind state she was at when she murdered Gannon. In no way does that minimize what she did, right? It doesn't justify what she does. It doesn't excuse what she ultimately did. Even if the factors that led her to that mentality, she was in the right for those. Ultimately, her action at the end of it, she's wrong. I could kind of apply that to, I could hear what you're saying with Aunt Brenda, and I'm going to educate myself on that more. And thank you for sharing. And I can understand how she may handle things. This is how she was raised. This is what she was taught. Absolutely, those are factors. But ultimately, with a situation as horrendous and heinous as this, it still, in my opinion, does not excuse the way she's handled this. Murder is a common occurrence here, not child murder, though. I see these dynamics play out in my community often. Okay, well, then I'm definitely going to look into it more, trigger true crime, because I'd like to understand that. And thank you for taking the time to type all of that out. Hey, you. Oh, awesome. I'm happy to have you here. And Christina, that's why I was trying to say everything you're saying, our cultures, like I know my culture, there's a lot of parallels to that. But I see what you're saying. I can acknowledge the point that you're trying to make. Hi, happy little turds.
Yeah, but now she ain't gonna be able to work more than 20 hours now, because they start the school in 2 weeks.
But she can still work some.
Yeah, because she's got the marketing job that she's doing, and then she's doing, if she's working 10 to 15 hours with the apartment complex and she does 10 hours of marketing, that's 25 hours.
She's working with marketing too.
She's doing a whole separate thing of marketing. She's getting paid from her job, but then they're also paying her for marketing at her job separately.
Oh, did they decide to pay her?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I told her to write up on what she was expecting from them and stuff like that, and so she did, and they said they would just start giving her.
Well, and I'm so sorry that you experienced that, but does Aunt Brenda live on that land? Like, is she, how, I don't know how active in her culture is she. I don't know. You could sit here and say, oh, like, well, I have that, I'm this culture, but really you are American, like you've been here, you've been born here, you only know here. So you're saying that, like I'm French, like whatever. But really, no, your grandparents were, like, and you're American though. Like you don't understand that culture and you're not full on in that culture. And so I don't know what level of involvement Aunt Brenda had with that. And if she has the same experiences you had. Well, Rod, I know.
Or like a extra incentive or whatever for for doing the marketing. And then
I think in every damn culture, it is unanimously agreed, mothers killing children. No. I think there's a totally different dynamic, right? That we got freaking mafia men, right? Gangsters killing cold blood, no problem. Children? I think that's unanimous in all cultures.
I told her to apply for the stuff on campus because they'll be on campus. She can work 5 to 10 hours.
And
she got hired just at the interview.
In most cultures, family is the core of everything. And to do that to not only a child, to family. She lives in our community, 56,000 plus members, mostly together, largest tribe east of the Mississippi. That's awesome, number one. But I don't know how active, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know how active she is. And so I can't speak. Like, I'll look into it. You know, I just don't want to say one way if it's the other way. But I don't care what language you speak, what culture you are. This, everybody mutually agrees, this is no.
So that'd be a little bit of filter there. Yeah, because she don't need to work more than 20 or 25 hours now.
No, not more in school.
Yeah.
No, she don't.
So.
Yeah, she's got to focus on school, so no, she don't.
Yeah.
So everything's going okay then.
Yeah.
I just
sorry.
So I do wish she could get her. I do need for her to get her passport.
Good night, MK.
And I don't know what's going on with her passport with your lawyers and so forth.
Well, that's why she's got one. She could talk to her lawyer about it. She's got a lawyer.
You know, her lawyers ain't her lawyer. I don't know who they got for her lawyer, but he ain't touched bases with nobody about her passport.
Oh, and have Harley asked him?
Harley says she has. And I told Harley, I said, now, Harley, you know I got that trip to Rome for us to go on. Yeah. Stuff, and I got that planned for us in September. And then I said, I put another trip to Australia.
But Triggered, this wasn't, her whole family wasn't actively this culture, correct? She is. Was Tisha part? Like, I see, this is where I'd have to educate myself on it because I don't know enough about it. But who made Brenda the matriarch? Who said that? I don't know how it works. I'm asking. But non-blood family count? What family that does not participate in that culture count? What if they are not that culture? Like, I don't know where the line is drawn or not.
Here for 3 weeks or 4 weeks. And I said, all these educational trips, you've got to have your passport now. I said,
she's got one. She just got to ask them. If not, she needs to apply for a new. Like, she can apply for a replacement.
Oh, they won't replace it.
Yes, they will. You just say it's lost.
No, they won't, Tisha Lynn. They will not replace it.
No, Tisha, don't you get an attitude. I'm going to stick by Aunt Brenda with this. The passports were confiscated, and there is an ongoing investigation, and you are awaiting trial. So there's a good chance Harley may not be able to get her passport back because she's going to be a witness, either for the defense or the prosecution at this point. So no, she doesn't have free reign to just go wherever the hell she wants out of state or out of country. Out of country. So again, not acknowledging the situation for what it is or the situation they've put Harley in.
Already replaced one.
I
already have a replaced passport because mine was lost.
Yeah.
You got it because yours was lost. Hers was not lost.
Exactly.
Yes, it was. Then no one took her passport. It just happened to be with my birth certificate. No one took hers.
No, Tisha. You remember when you called up and you pretended to be Harley and, oh, my backpack is in the car and my passport and my bag and This is completely different than prior to you murdering, and that you genuinely lost a passport and it was as simple as to replace. Yeah, you can do this. That is not, this is the closest I've heard Aunt Brenda getting to acknowledging that Letecia is in jail and for what she's in jail for.
Well, she said they took for it.
No, they took it was just because it was it was nothing that they wanted. It just happened to be
How do you know?
inside Harley's car because it was with my birth certificate. So they don't release anything that's in the car. They didn't take it on purpose because she can't use it.
Mm-hmm.
She just has to apply for a new one or ask for that one back.
No.
No one took anything like that because they can't hold that stuff,
Yeah, they can. Do you remember you texting Bethel at 2 a.m.? Please, you need to trust me. I need my passport. I don't have to ask you guys. I could go apply for a new one, but please, you need to trust me. I need my passport. I promise I'm not running. Do you guys remember those texts with Detective Bethel? So, yeah, Tisha, we're not going to rely on you.
She has nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So she has nothing to do with it.
They don't know that.
That's how it goes.
Well, it's going to cost her to get a replacement.
Yeah.
It looked like a lawyer would get off his thinking, request it so she can get it.
Yeah. Well, she just have her apply for a new one, and it'll be. I think she'll probably have to pay. I think it's like $125 replacement fee if she can't get it. Plus, too, hers was going to expire anyway in 2021 because she was under the age, so she got it. It's only going to be 5 years valid anyway, so she can go ahead and do a renewal anyway. Because she would have got it 16, 17, yeah, so 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, yeah, so it would expire 2021 anyway. So.
Well, that's the case. We'll try to get her. She needs to apply. Well, she waits to the last minute.
Yeah.
Why is it so important for Harley to get a damn passport to go on vacation? This is just blowing my mind that this is really even, again, here it is, that distancing of not acknowledging the situation for what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put time.
Yeah. Yeah.
It seems like every time I mention it to her, she just.
I'll ask her just to go in there. She'll have to go in there and apply for it again. That's all she'll have to do is a replacement.
So I don't know.
Yeah. 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 All right. Well, I'm going to let you go then, okay?
So are you okay, darling?
Yeah, I'm okay, I guess.
You sound good, Tisha Lynn.
Oh, no. I just try to fake it and make it.
No. See, again, she's so lazy, she can't even bother pretending to do the crazy stuff every call. So that's why she just says, oh, I had a crazy day yesterday, or I was crazy, to make sure it's being documented. I hear what you're saying, Trigger True Crime, but I don't think that this is the dynamics with Tisha and her. But I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But, oh crap, now I forgot. I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah.
Well, keep faking it, baby,
because she just says, oh yeah, no, I'm faking it. Yeah, you sound good. No, don't be mistaken. I was just totally fucking crazy. Well, it's easy to say that, right? It's easy just to say that. But again, that's not how it would work if you were genuinely struggling with a disorder like you claimed you had.
You did sound good, seriously. You did sound good.
Yeah. All right, then. I'll talk to you later. Okay. All right.
I love you.
Love you. Talk to you later.
Love you. Bye.
Geez, she hurried up off that call, man. All right, we're gonna listen. We're gonna listen to one more. Okay. Fuck it. We're just gonna listen to the rest of December. Hey, Lace Lamont, thank you. Lace Lamont just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you, Lace Lamont. Thank you, thank you. Congratulations to all of our new members. Please make sure to thank Lace Lamont in the chat. All right, you know what? We're just gonna bust this out because the next call is to the damn tip line. And then after that, there's we only have like 7 minutes more of between the 2 calls left in December. So we're just going to bust out December. This next call is to the damn tip line. It's to the tip line. And I am so excited. I didn't think we were going to get to it tonight, but we're just going to do it. Thank you, Carrie Beth, again for the super sticker, you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. Yes, Meowsaurus. She calls the tip line a couple of times. So I don't know which one this is. But keep in context, it was a week ago that she had her, like about a week ago, that she had her competency exam. And now, this is December 30th, 11:53 a.m., and she calls the damn tip line. Let's do it.
Detention investigation team. Please be specific. Please speak clearly and slowly. You do not have to leave your name. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
They're looking for the other person from the truck. 26-year-old male. You know where he was left at?
Oh. No. Okay, all right, I'm going to jump back. Oh my God. She is calling the EPSO tip line for this investigation. Okay.
Up or press pound for more options.
They're looking for the other person from the truck.
They're looking for the other person from the truck. What truck? Oh, that's right. This is when it became they're stealing kids in the back of the trucks. You know, that narrative number 307. They're kidnapping kids in the back of the truck, okay?
26-year-old male. You know where he was left at? He was left, the 26-year-old male, he was left on that town, that county.
What? Oh, I can't tell if she's nervous as fuck because you're calling the EPS tip line and you can't like, shit, hang up, let me re-record. There's a lot of pressure to get it right. But there's also the chance that she was so far gone with her lies that she wasn't nervous at all. I don't fucking know. But you know, that male, that 26-year-old male that was left, yes, Shakto, that 26-year-old male that was left, you know, in that town or in that county. No, they don't know. You're speaking to a voicemail. Be specific. Jesus.
Douglas County, he was left there, side the road, because he shouldn't be a chomo. And he...
Oh my God. 26-year-old Mel left on the side of the road because he shouldn't be explicit. I will not say that. She said it. She said it. Okay.
We don't do sexual predators or chomos. And when people sexually assault and harass you, and that's what you do. And he got run over by a car.
What? 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 So are you admitting to leaving a 26-year-old male on the side of the road after he got ran over by a car intentionally because you don't do sexual predators or explicit? You call the tip line to do this? Oh my God.
And his body is still sitting there because he shouldn't hurt us. And you don't know where he's at, but you saw him get out of the truck, but you don't know where he went. You know his name? Yeah, he's Hispanic. He's 26 years old. And I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find him because he shouldn't hurt people. He shouldn't be a chomo. You know how they sing that song? Touching them boys, fooling them girls. He shouldn't be doing that. And you know what else? He shouldn't be trying to assault people on the highway and open their truck and get in, trying to lay down in the road. He shouldn't do that because that's why you run over him.
I've never heard of that song. Are you admitting to a murder while being charged with a murder? But this one is a murder that you didn't commit, but you thought the best way to defend yourself would be to confess to another murder and add this narrative along that'll intertwine with what your defense will be. Yeah, this seems great, Tisha Lynn. This seems great. And then we listen to the calls where she acts like nothing happened. Nothing happens at all.
You shouldn't do that because that's why you run over him. Because he wasn't going to hurt me or us anymore. He wasn't going to. And you know what else? And the other person too, he was run over too.
Oh shit.
But he was
two murders. Two. Now there's another person. And you know what? They got ran over too. They're ran over too, okay? Jesus.
And the other person too, he was run over too. But he was already dead, but he came back alive and he got ran over too. But then the second time was a 26-year-old male who was trying to hurt us, who was trying to take our property, who was trying to fake pretend.
Is this Edgar, Eduardo, whoever? Is the other person Gannon? Who was the other person, Tisha, that came back to life? Because that's another narrative we heard you say, that you thought Gannon was going to come back to life, right?
And he got ran over too. But then the second time was a 26-year-old male who was trying to hurt us, who was trying to take our property, who was trying to fake pretend he was a stranded bystander or motorist and he wants to get in the car. And no, he did that. He got in. But you know what? He was ran over because he was not going to hurt us. Do you understand that? So you can go look for him, 26-year-old male. Well, I'm ranging at 26 because that's what he said, but it could be one of his identities. And that's where he's at, Douglas County. Because we will get rid of any of the chomos, any of the sexual predators, any of the people who harass and molest children and women. We will get rid of them forever.
All right. All righty then. And that was not the only call to EPSO tip line. No. That was not the only call. She called at least like 2 more times. Okay. Finally, a true confession. Stop it, Kelly. Oh my God. So Letecia thinks, yeah, that's a mic drop, man. Letecia thinks in her mind, yeah, all right, you know what? This is what I got to do. I got to go on. I'm going to make up an imaginary person, and I'm going to account for an excuse of why I did this. And they'll never find his body, but we're going to blame it on him. Welcome, Devin. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you. Oh. So the last December call is then with Harley, and we're just going to finish it out. But let's see the contrast from her just calling the damn EPSO tip line and what she said. And then the very next day, not even 24 hours later, she calls Harley. So let's see. Happy New Year's? I don't know. Is she going to repeat what she just said? I don't know. Let's see.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey.
are you asleep?
Huh?
Are you asleep?
Yeah.
I tried to call you yesterday, but I didn't get you.
Yeah, I was at work.
Yeah, I figured. But I was pretty crazy anyway, so it's probably good. What is that noise?
I tried to call you yesterday, the day she called the EPS tip line, so she probably called Harley right after, but she didn't answer. But she's like, oh, it's probably better anyway, because I was crazy. Again, she thinks she's so smart, because like Tisha says, she has a 180 IQ, guys. She has a 180. Einstein, 160. Tisha Leanne, 180, okay? So Tisha's over here. I tried to call yesterday, but it's probably better off you didn't answer, because I was crazy. Wink, wink, accounting for that recorded tip line message. She thought she was outsmarting the fucking FBI.
What is that noise?
The TV.
Oh. Hey, you sure you messaged that number? Because she said she didn't get it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's it.
The 719 number?
Mm-hmm.
I need you to send another message before I hang up.
Oh my God. So that message that I had you send the day after Christmas to a criminal who's doing something shady for me, that coded message, are you sure you sent it? Because she never got it. Well, now I need you to send another message. That's why you're calling, Letecia. Happy New Year's Eve? No, right? I know this year was hard and I'm happy for it to come to an end. And we're going to go into this next year even stronger. No. I need you to send another message.
Okay, what do you want to say?
Just say, hey, my mom said to tell him she got the message from DR.
Tell him my mom got the message from DR. Why would you ever intertwine your child with this more? I mean, you already intertwined her with a murder. So I don't know why I'm acting surprised. But there is no remorse. There is no empathy. There is nothing in Letecia's mind that she doesn't think she's doing anything wrong.
It means doctor.
Okay.
It means doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And she has no idea what he's talking about.
Take your breath somewhere else. Do you hear her with her little chuckle? I spoke to doctor and I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, that's not for doctor. Oh my God.
And then say Victoria. Hold on, I'm gonna tell her. Give me a minute. Okay, and then say Victoria got the message from CAB Cab.
Oh my God. Victoria got the message from Cab. You remember, honey, how you spell Cab? C-A-B. Imagine, I feel really bad for Harley. I really do. Because I don't think, like, this is how she grew up. You have to imagine not her as 18 now. Letecia was her primary caregiver, her sole caretaker. So you have to imagine a 1-year-old Harley, a 2-year-old Harley, a 4-year-old Harley, a 6-year-old Harley, 8, 10, 12. This is all she knew. You are a product of the environment you're raised in, and it was a very abusive environment, very manipulating environment. And she learned to not question her mother. Her mother was the ultimate authority. And so I know it's frustrating for us to listen to these and be like, why did she just, because it takes a while being separated out of that toxic environment before you could really see it for what it is and the relationship for what it is. But this is really messed up because Harley could have gotten even in more trouble. And she could have lost all contact with Harley. They could have put her on the no call list. And you risked your own communication with your child. For what?
Hold on.
You got that part?
And Victoria what?
Victoria got the message from CAB, from Cab. And
Okay.
the message from Cab that said he wants the mission to end.
What? Think of that he wants the mission to end. What mission? You think you're so smart talking in code, but think of it from Harley and she's physically typing this message out. What do you think was going through her mind? She still believed her mom was innocent. She believed Al turned on her, threw her on the bus. You want the mission to end. What are you involving your child in and putting her in more danger over?
Wants their mission to end. THEIR, their mission.
Oh, you want their mission to end.
To end.
Okay.
And just delete any future emails.
Want their mission to end and to delete any further emails. Hi, Grateful Mama. What was this about? Oh, thank you, Shane. What was this about? Honestly, I'll be honest with you guys. Al was a threat to her. She associates Al, and we saw it before while begging for immunity, as if Al had power, being Gannon's father. Al was a threat, and I'm not too certain that she wasn't trying to plan something very, very horrible with some very bad people. You would be shocked at the people you would meet who are willing to do something like that for a very small price, honestly, in the grand scheme of things.
And just say sorry. Just say good luck. Talk later. I did. I told her. All right.
Good luck with what? And as you hear her communicating with other inmates, yeah, I told her, your child. That's your baby. You carried her for 9 full months. That child has trust in you. A trust that is naturally there because you're her mom, and your mom would never guide you in the wrong direction, right? Your mom would never put you in harm's way. Harley just listened and did what her mother asked.
Harassed me, did I tell you? The till. But yeah. I didn't get you yesterday, but I was like, oh my God, girl, I was going crazy. Oh my God.
I was going crazy. I just called the EPS tip line and said some crazy stuff. Well, let me ask you, does this mission have anything to do with that EPSO tip line? Were you trying to, you were saying that there's going to be a 26-year-old male Hispanic's body in Douglas County. Does this mission have anything to do with that?
Yes. Okay. So I think that lady, okay, this sounds crazy, don't laugh, but I think that lady put something in my arm because when she came, there was a doctor that came, right? And I think she put something in my arm because ever since she did that, I feel like she's been controlling my body.
That lady was a court-appointed doctor conducting a competency examination to determine whether or not you were competent to stand trial. It is New Year's Eve, and you're having your child send coded messages for criminals, and now you're manipulating her and working on those emotions to lead her believe that doctor put something in your arm and is controlling your body. You see how she's letting that crazy come out more and more with Harley? She always was reserved with it with Harley, but now we're watching it come to light.
And my brain. And I just be like trying to tell my brain to stop doing certain things that it's doing, but then I can't because I feel like there's a little thing inside my arm. I know, and I'm like, so I need to talk to her and ask her just to deactivate it if she did. And they were like, she probably didn't do that. She probably didn't put it in your arm. I was like, well, she put it somewhere on me.
What was Harley supposed to say? What was she, you are watching this child realize her mom is guilty, and she hasn't full on gotten there yet. And her head is going to say one thing and her heart is going to pull another way. And yes, it took Letecia pleading not guilty by reason of insanity for that to full on hit. Sometimes your heart and your head battle, and you go with your heart and you ignore your brain. It's what love is, right? But don't think moments like this didn't peel off, like a little bit more and more in Harley's brain and make her realize something is wrong here. Right, T. Adams? Play it on a damn loop. And the videos of Gannon and the pretext calls with Al, everything. Just the damn trial. Put it on a damn loop for her.
Yeah, I know, isn't that crazy? But you're like half asleep. sleep. Like, All right, so you send that message.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you go back to sleep. I'll just call you back another day so I can tell you what to send me. Don't.
This bitch. I'll call. First of all, yeah, she may be half sleeping, but her lack of response is because there is nothing she can respond to you with. What do you expect her response to be? But you don't bother saying Happy New Year's Eve? You say, all right, I'll call you back another day so I can tell you what to send me. This is not a relationship. You are not a mother. This is... You only call this child to do your biddings.
I'll just call you back another day so I can tell you what to send me. Don't spend the $70.
Oh my God. Don't spend my $70. First of all, it was $40 that was left over. You're yelling at her because she can't afford dog food. She can't afford rent. And you say, don't spend my money. It's going to me.
Okay, man.
You should have enough money for January and February then, right? Plus your paycheck. All right. All right, cool then. All right, I'll let you back to sleep because you have to sleep. You probably won't even remember this phone call.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
I'm just... I'm appalled, honestly. Well, no, Brenda supporting Tisha does not equate to murder, and nobody ever said that it did. But Brenda supporting Tisha, and I made it very clear numerous times, and I'm not saying maybe you weren't here for it, but I've repeated this numerous times. I am not judging her for having a relationship with Letecia. I don't know what that feels like to have a family member get charged with something like that. I can't sit here and say, nope, I would cut them off. I would do this. I really don't think we know unless we're in that situation. But with that being said, you openly talking shit about a grandmother who's mourning the loss of her slaughtered grandbaby, who was found in such a severely decomposed state on the 1-year anniversary of his murder. And you are talking shit to his murderer, laughing and mocking as she's mourning. Does that equate her to a murderer? Nope. Does that make her a fucking heartless piece of shit? Yup. Are there moments I feel bad for her? Sure do. But the actions speak louder than the words. And she does not acknowledge once what Letecia has done. She does not acknowledge once the impact that this has all had on Harley. She's she's done everything for Harley. She has, thank goodness for Aunt Brenda and the support she's given to Letecia and Harley, especially Harley. I don't think Harley would have been able to thrive and land on her feet if it wasn't for Aunt Brenda. But with that being said, with all of these conversations, she never once acknowledges the trauma this child has been through. The whole world was looking at Harley like she was involved because of what her mother did. Her mother had her traveling across the country with Gannon's decomposing body in the same vehicle as her. She had her daughter buy the fucking cleaning supplies. She was posting from Harley's account on Facebook, leading I even questioned Harley. And not once do you hear any acknowledgement of, damn, all right, this kid needs trauma therapy. She needs help. And I'm not even going so far to say she needs therapy, but to even acknowledge that this kid is going through a lot, and her whole home, everything she's known is ripped from her. Her family, everyone she's known is ripped from her. And you not acknowledging the circumstances and the situation for what they are. No. Does that make her a murderer? Does not. Does it make her a piece of shit? Sure does. But there's a clear distinction, so I just want to be clear. I hold her accountable not because she maintains a relationship with Letecia. It's because of the dynamics of the relationship and what I've heard her say. But that's the end of December's calls, guys. I am shocked. I am like, that was a lot. I'm very angry because I'm just, it's like I say it all the time, and I don't mean to be a broken record, but it's a level of manipulation and lies and evil and just torture that I've never seen before with Letecia. I really I've never seen it anywhere else to this level. It's very unique. And so it angers me, but we will pick up. I'll probably hop on tomorrow, but for an earlier live, and we're going to pick up, and we will continue now with January. We are officially done with 2020, and we will be moving in to January of 2021. And so thank you all so much for being here with me. Thank you for anybody who had gifted memberships or sent a super chat. You guys are so beyond supportive, and it really does mean the world to me. So thank you for each and every one of you who had done that tonight. But thank you just for anybody who's here, who hit the thumbs up, who's interacting, whether you agree with me, whether you disagree with me. I appreciate you all. So thank you for spending your night with me. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. I know ATS News is live. I hope she's still live. So I will drop her link, but I will see you all tomorrow. So have a wonderful night.